So can addressing existential challenges really be profitable?
Well, absolutely. I mean, one of the key ways to address the climate change is decarbonization, right? And a major part of decarbonization is really reduction in the excessive use of energy, right? And actually, we ourselves actually conducted a lot of projects, to try and reduce excessive energy consumption. And that actually results, when you lower energy, you reduce carbon emission, and at the same time, you reduce the cost of doing business. Even for water consumption, right? When you reduce water consumption, you have less water to push around in the system, you require less energy, and the lower cost of production. So, reduction of excessive energy use is clearly profitable from that perspective. Second example is when we committed to no deforestation in the future, in other words, no more conversion of forests into plantations. It forces us to really focus on improving the use of existing land. We call it intensification versus extensification. So by focusing on the yield of existing land, we actually have, through our better practices, improved our yield by close to 25%. And that means there are more wood for production. That means increasing revenue, and at the same time reducing costs for doing business. So definitely it contributes to profitability. And the third example is, of course, is what we call the Fire-Free Village program, right? Instead of spending money to suppress fire, we took the proactive approach of preventing fire. And we found that actually for every dollar I spend on prevention, I actually save $5 in terms of cost on suppression. Simple example, like if you really focus on suppression, you need helicopters on standby, and you operate the helicopters, it costs money, right, during dry season. So it's costly. And also at the same time, it's not very cost effective, right? Because when the haze comes, helicopters really cannot fly. So what do you do, So overall considered, it's much better to focus on prevention. And that contributes to bottom line in terms of reducing costs as well,